Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. It is Naya. Hey mamas. Okay, so we're gonna go into depth of the story time, how this was a client from hell. However, before we start, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and leave your comments down below of how you feel about the story time. Before we start, the nail tips that I am using is from my local nail supply store or whatnot, and then also my drill bits is from Amazon. The little scissor gold in the corner that you see in the corner, that is from Amazon as well. And when I get more into depth into the story time and after clips, I'll be getting more into detail of what I'm doing. And also my filer is from my local nail supply store. So yeah, please enjoy this and like, comment, and subscribe again because this is about to be funny. I promise you. Okay, so we're gonna call this girl named Gabby. So Gabby was one of my clients, one of my new clients. I don't think I've ever done her before. And yeah, she was pretty picky. I had my share on picky people and whatnot, but she was extremely picky. So she texted me, she was like, hey, just to let you know, I want to have it with this shape. Basically the shape was like taper squared or whatnot. So I was like, okay, no problem. I can do taper square for you, but I am running out, so just bear with me, you know what I'm saying? She's like, okay, no problem. At this time, I was like 2 years in for being a nail tech, and if you're 2 years in and you're kind of back and forth and not really paying attention and being really serious of what you want to do, then it's like, dang, it's kind of like you're not really serious of like the outcome of the nails. So I went over to her house and things like that. Kind of find out she literally lives in the same apartment that I do not mess with. A girl would be in a next story time, not a next story, but like down the road story time. Me and her got beef or whatever. But yeah, me and my mom went there, and first of all, when we first came in, girl, like it literally was like kind of like in the hood too, but at the same time it was a lot of dudes in the house. I'm not sure if it was all her brothers or maybe it was her brothers and like her friend brothers or whatever like that. I don't know. There was a lot of them and I felt really uncomfortable. And you know how dudes be when they see a younger girl or whatever, they just be doing the most. So I was completely uncomfortable from the first time I stepped in there. Number two, I always tell them on my website that you should provide a chair because I have my own chair. She did not provide her chair. So I'm sitting here, I'm just like, okay, so we maneuvered or whatever, and I started doing her nails. When I started doing her nails, she started to get real picky from the beginning. She's like, is that the nail tips that we're talking about? I'm like, yeah, it is. Like, those are the nail tips. And my mom already saw me kind of like getting a little irritated a little bit because it's just like, girl, like, stop being too picky. I understand you paying your money, but at the same time, girl, this is a freaking deal. You know what I'm saying? So don't be doing like too picky, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand if you're picky, but if you're completely picky, as in like being really rude, then right then and there, I really don't want nothing to do with you. So boom, because I'm not pausing this. So boom, I was like, okay, yeah, those are the nail tips or whatever, so let's get into the work. Remind you, this is a freestyle of what they want. We can just maneuver or whatever. So I'm doing her nails or whatever the way she want them. It was a certain color that I actually spent $12 on, and she was like, yeah, like, I really like that color. That color is so pretty. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till you eat, blah, 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 blah. I'm sitting here like, okay, no problem, boom. So we're going to fast forward because I don't want to be too long of a story time. So fast forward, putting her top coat on and things like that. She's like, can you please put like another coating or whatever like that? It looks kind of like sketchy or whatever. And I'm sitting, I'm like, okay, like no problem. So before I put the top coat on, I put another layer of the polish. But yeah, and I'm just sitting here, I'm just like, oh, okay, my apologies, I didn't mean to do that. I got you, girl, just give me 1 second. So I go around and I'm doing that, and I'm putting the second coating on or whatever. And then she's like, okay, perfect, that looks so good, blah blah. Remind you, out of her freaking mouth, bro, she really saying, oh my gosh, I really love my nails, blah blah. Every time I finish people's nails or whatever, I always ask them, like, do you like your nails? Me personally, I don't be liking the nails because I be wanting perfection, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, like, do you like your nails or whatever? She was like, girl, yes, I love them, they're amazing, I love them, blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, cool. So I said, okay, you know, $70 or whatever, blah blah, for the set. Remind you, this is supposed to be like $120, but I charged $70 because at the time I was a beginner, but at the same time I really didn't know anything about like long nail sets, so I just kind of flipping the script or whatever. If I can find the photo of her nails, bro, I will find a photo of her nails. I think I still got it on my page. Most likely I probably don't, because I always delete when stuff goes wrong or whatever. But yeah, if I do, then boom. See, for a 2-year nail set, that ain't too bad. Like, I ate for real. I did her nails or whatever, and her brother paid me in cash with all ones. I mean, I know that's not like really like, you know, I know you'll be like, oh girl, like that's, you know, you still getting money and stuff, but it's just like you pulled out ones to just be a show off. You know what I'm saying? Like you gave me ones out of 70. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give me 70 of ones. Like, you didn't give me a tip or anything like that. You know, I don't. Maybe that's just me because I'm like, you know, I was a server and stuff, so like little stuff like that matters, you know. But anyways, I did her nails. Next day. Next day she texts me, and I got the screenshots. I actually have the screenshots because I found her somewhere. I forgot where I found her, and she was like, yeah girl, like, you do really good, like, you're doing really good, I'm so proud of you, blah blah. And I'm sitting here like, oh no bro, I saw her on Snapchat. That's what I saw her. I left her red because, like, girl, like, you did me dirty as fuck. She was like, yeah, you're doing really good now, blah 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 blah. I'm sitting here just like, damn, like, her name sound familiar. Looked up her Instagram, and I just left her on scene on Snapchat. I sure did, because like, although, you know, like, it's been a long time, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, the way you treated me, and I gave you your money back fully. Like, I gave this girl her money back fully. Anyways, so I gave her money back because she texted me she didn't like the nails or whatever. And, you know, I don't really want to, like, have a bad name on me, so I gave her the full total back. And my brother, he was like, yo, why the fuck would you do that? Because, you know, like, the nails look good. But I'm like, I really don't want to beef with nobody, and I do want ongoing clientele, so, you know, I gotta maneuver what I have to do. At the time, I didn't really care. At the time, girl, you didn't have no apartment, you know what I'm saying? You didn't have bills like you do now. So, like, at the time, I didn't really care, you know what I'm saying? But now, yeah, that would have never happened. But, yeah, so I end up doing a whole full discounted price or whatever. She was like, yeah, I just feel like it's just so inconvenient that you took so long to give me my money back when I didn't really like the nails like that. I'm sitting here, I'm just like, bro, like, you didn't say nothing about you didn't like the nails. You literally opened up your mouth and you said you freaking love the nails. So, bro, tell me why. And my nails, my retention is strong as fuck. Even when I was, like, literally 2 years in, you know what I'm saying, for, like, being a nail tech, I went to her photos. And I don't look at people's photos and stuff like that because I get anxiety. Like, I'm the type of person that I do not watch your stories. I do not stalk you. I don't do any of that. Like, I'm just a go with the flow type of girl. But anywho, I saw her post her nails, and I'm sitting here, I'm just like, I know that's not the nails that you told me to get a refund on a whole month ago. They was on for a whole month, and you say you didn't like the nails, and you wanted your deposit back, but you had your nails on for a whole month. The whole month. Like, be for real. And to this day, she still got the photo up. because that's how I remembered her. It's just so crazy. But yeah, after that, I kind of just stopped doing like full payments of like giving away payments and things like that. Only give away $15 deposit if something do go wrong, because obviously now I'm really good at what I do now. So I'm not trying to, you know, take a long time for, not take a long time, but you know, for me to like waste my time and money, you know what I'm saying? Because these products are just completely expensive. So boom, that happened, and I kind of was just sitting here, and I was laughing with my friend at the time. I was like, girl, like this girl really sat here and said she didn't like her nails, but she's literally slaying her nails on her Instagram, like throwing it in my face or something. And I'm sitting here just like, and she was also the type of client that she was like, yeah, like to be honest, I always wanted to do nails or whatever, but I never really had the patience with it. It's like I know I could do it, but it looks boring and stuff like that. And I'm sitting here, I'm just like, girl, she was that type of not nail tip, but she was that type of person. And I'm sitting here, I'm just like, girl, if it was really that easy, and if it was that boring, you would have probably been did your nails. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, girl, I talk too much. But anyways, the color I'm using is Cover Pink. It's not picking up the best necessarily or whatnot, but it's Cover Pink and Mia Secret. I always use Mia Secret for my acrylic because I freaking love it. Like I love it with a freaking passion. And yeah, look how clean that is. Get into it. Yeah. And yeah, so basically what I also do to prevent the lifting of the nail, I didn't show it on there, but I did a good prepping. I used 2 drills for prepping or whatnot, and I also used my filer to blend in with the natural nail for the nail tip. Put my primer on and my I don't do dehydrator, forget all of that, y'all. I do the protein bond, plus I do the no lift primer. Girl, when I tell you these nails don't be coming off, they don't be coming off. That's a good tip for you guys. If you guys want any more tips, just please let me know. I know the story time was a pretty good length of time. I didn't mean to talk that long, but let me know if you want anything else. The next story time, I believe I gotta check. I wanna say I'm probably getting scammed, most likely, or something like that, girl. I don't know. I just gotta go see, but get this to 20 likes if you guys really do want another story time. If you guys actually like me talking or whatever, because I don't really talk like that. I'm very antisocial or whatever, so me talking, expressing my feelings and things like that is helping me, because girl, I live alone and stuff like that, so I just be bored, and you know, I'm like, oh, let me pick up a camera and just talk or whatever. So yeah, and plus my storage is kind of a little bit, you know, kind of not full no more, so I'm already feeling myself or whatever. So yeah, that's the end of the video, you guys. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Again, please let me know if you guys want any more story times. I literally have a list of story times that I really want to talk about, because I never get it off my chest fully, because like at the time I kind of was like an older me, as in like not knowing my worth and things like that, letting people walk over me and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But now like I'm kinda in a way like not on the bullshit no more. So you would see like the story times. The story times are literally in order, literally from old to new. And yeah, and plenty more coming, because I'm going through so much this year. It's like a freaking movie. I don't know. But yeah, that is the end of the video, mamas. Again, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. And if you would like, please follow my Facebook, and please follow my Instagram.